I should get a better vlogging spot or make this one like, at least like take all of our stuff off the door, one or the other. I wanted to talk about back to school for a minute just because this year was a lot different for me than other years. Um, the kids had no interest in back to school clothes shopping. None. None. I even offered them. I said, hey, I will take you to our favorite sporting goods store. You can pick out whatever outfit you want so you have like a great feel on your first day of school. Everything else, just because I loved that so much when I was like their ages and up even a little bit. No, they were like, we don't want to go shopping. Like, we don't want to do that. That was like that was an awful idea. They were just appalled that I would even think that it would be something that they'd be remotely interested in. So we didn't do that. Instead, I placed a pretty big order on Old Navy and just got a bunch of solid tops and bottoms just to kind of go with some of the things they already have. It's going to be hot here for a few more months, and I will just slowly acquire pants as I find a good deal on them, or, whatever it may be, like I normally do. So what I've kind of always done, and maybe this is my own fault, is I just, whenever I see something on clearance, if it's a size, 2 sizes, 3 sizes, 4 sizes too big for them, I buy it, put it in the totes. I keep those like flat totes underneath their bed. And then whenever seasons change or whenever, one of them's starting to grow a little bit, I pull out the totes, see what fits them, whether it be shoes, usually shoes, whether it be shoes or clothes or just even socks. Like I found socks for Deacon the other day, which I was like, oh, this is awesome. He was down to, the kid just had like a huge growth spurt or something changed, but he was like, none of his socks fit, none of his underwear fit. And it was just really nice to be able to be like, oh, okay, I found these on clearance. They're 6 packs of socks and they're I don't remember, they're Puma or something like that. And I paid $3 for them. So it's, even though they were huge when I bought them, now they fit. So I usually like to do that. They had, like I said, no interest in clothes shopping, even like with the lure of like, hey, whatever outfit you want. Drake's a little more into like what he wears than Deacon is. Deacon really doesn't care. But Drake cares just like this much more. Still, he wasn't interested. So we went through their closets and we pulled out everything that, didn't fit them or that I'm like, will you wear this? Like, you've never worn this. Will you wear this? No. I'm like, great. We're donating it. Like, we're not going to keep these things in your closet that you're not going to wear. So we talked about what school clothes are and what not school clothes are and stuff like that. So I usually just pick up things throughout, but before school starts, I do like to get them just a couple of new things, even though they were in school 2 weeks ago. Anyways, with that said, I usually always buy shoes on clearance. If I can find a good pair of shoes for under $30, $20 is like my ideal, but if I can find a good pair of shoes for them under $30 on clearance, I will totally buy them. I have, and this is where I feel ridiculous because this is a name brand comment, and I don't want to say that I'm like a name brand person in general. Okay, this shirt was on clearance at TJ Maxx, for example, but there's a difference. At least for my kids, there's a difference. If I buy Deacon a pair of shoes from Target or Walmart, they are destroyed. I mean, we don't get a month out of them. He's just so, and I don't know what it is. Drake can go for about 2 months, but I find that if I buy name brand clothes or name brand shoes, they grow out of them before the shoes die. Typically, not always, more often than not. It just seems to be worth it, especially if I can get them on clearance, because you can buy a pair of shoes at Target for $30. So you can, you pay about the same price. But this time we were shopping with my boyfriend's son, and they were looking at something, and I was like, boys, you guys really need new shoes for school. And I'm like, you can pick whichever pair of shoes you want. We were at Dick's Sporting Goods, and because I enrolled them in soccer and their soccer is kind of tied to Dick's somehow, you get a coupon for like $20 off $100. And I'm like, well, we'll just pick whatever shoes you want. So they were on sale. I just can't bring myself to buy stuff full price, if you've noticed. And the kids picked out their own shoes, and I have to show them to you because they are just so unique and adorable, and not really something that I would have chosen, but maybe like like these, for example, for Deacon, would have never in a million years thought that these would be the shoes that he would want. There are no laces. There's no Velcro. He's annoyed because they don't have Velcro on his size shoes anymore, and he loves Velcro. Like, he hates tying his shoes. So lazy. But he does not want laces on his shoes. And I found these like slip-on shoes that have no laces. So he was all over these, like, yes, like these are perfect. This is what I want to wear. I'm of course just hoping that they hold up just because the design's a little bit different. I'm like, oh, like I hope, but he was really excited about these. So he got these ones. What's funny is I told him, I was like, dude, Velcro's reserved for like the young and the old. Like you have to tie your shoes for a while, but of course they have these. And Drake's shoes are just so Drake and they're so much fun. Look at these awesome shoes. They're like tie-dye rainbow. They're really, really awesome. So he got those shoes. Of course, my second grader doesn't have a problem with laces. It's just my fifth grader that does. But I thought these were really fun. Like these are just the craziest, funnest shoes ever, and they'll go with everything. Not that it really matters, but yeah, so we got these shoes. These are the shoes that they chose. They really represent their personalities like perfectly. Drake is very loud, very, very loud. His class even did like just different words. And Drake's was loud. He's just loud. He's a loud person. He always has been. So the shoes fit him very perfectly in Deacon. Just my little quiet athlete. So those are some of the new shoes. I'm so sorry about my neighbor's dog. And then I wanted to show you. So I didn't do, Drake's back to school shopping list is just a check. So I think his teacher's just going to have it be pretty uniform. And then Deacon's, my ex actually offered to purchase some of the things. So he's handling some of that. But I did get some things just to kind of replenish the class as needed throughout the year. And because it's on sale now, I'd rather buy it now than later. Like glue sticks, for example, 2 for $1. And then I bought a whole bunch of glue because it was also 2 for $1 just for the sake of slime. So right now, even if you don't have kids in school, buy the glue now because it's way cheaper. So I did get a bunch of that stuff. So this bag's just all glue. And then I found these. This is the other thing I have to show you. And I haven't shown these yet. They're going to be, for the boys, but they're so disgusting. They are Stinky markers. Oh, Silly Stints, Stinky. I bought Stinky markers. There's some funny smells, which I don't want to smell them just because they are really disgusting. I smelled a couple of them. This one's not so bad though, cough syrup, because it's kind of grape. But some of the other smells, this is the thing. I got these at Walmart. Some of the other things are barbecue grill, dirty laundry is yellow, grass is green, bacon is pink, flat tire. We gotta smell that one real fast. Flat tire is black. Oh, that smells like rotten burnt rubber. Oh, that's so gross. Work boot is brown, cough syrup's purple, scallion is lighter green. Yeah, that smells like an onion. I can't believe I paid for these. Blue is dirty sponge, and the tannish color, I think, is stinky shoe. This is the real thing. Oh, so gross. That smell was so bad. Oh my god. Anyways, I thought these would be just fun. Really fun, disgusting alternative. Anyways, I wanted to share those things with you guys just because it was a little different this year. So both the kids have class fees, so get to start writing checks. I got a nice 2-week break of check writing. I don't trust my kids with cash. My checkbook is specifically reserved for the school. Not that I don't trust them with cash, but I just don't trust it to get from point A to point B without it like falling out of their backpack, or, somebody being curious, or one of my kids just keeping it. I don't know. But I've gotta do that, and then some supplies, and yeah, anyways, that's it. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.